1997, LVL took a strategic review of its systems. We had ambitious growth plans, and it was clear that the systems that we had were a significant constraint to that growth. We had numerous technologies, fragmented systems that were tied together with interfaces, with a resulting loss of data quality. It was clear that we had to do something. We basically had to get a new IT platform to enable growth.
The first application development, contract leasing and administration system, was split into two logical developments, front office and back office. Back office was to be undertaken in-house, and front office was awarded to Mastech UK. We had to understand detailed and complex project requirements. We had to generate the whole code with comparatively unfamiliar Designer 2000 platform. We had to coordinate closely with the Lex development team on common modules, and we had to deliver the highest standard of quality to a highly quality-conscious company. We knew it wasn't going to be easy.
For me, Mastech stood out because of their customer service ethos as well as their commitment to quality. I telephoned or visited every single Mastech customer in the UK, and the message was absolutely consistent. Every single customer had a high level of trust in Mastech, and every single customer was complimentary about the competence of Mastech to deliver to their needs. This gave me a lot of confidence to go ahead. I visited Mastech. Its premises in Mumbai are fantastic, and was very impressed with the facilities, very impressed with the people I met. So I really had no hesitation in deciding to go ahead with Mastech as our partner. The first system that we developed was called CLAS, our Contract and Leasing Administration System. Now, this was a very complex system in terms of being a financial services system, but it had the additional complexity that it had to offer services for actually managing a car fleet, which in itself is very complex. The system itself, to give an idea of the scale, the whole programme was around 300 man-years of work.
And at first we were very apprehensive because we weren't sure on how they would react with us. My mind was soon changed on that when I started working with a lot of the original people, and to find that they actually did understand what we want.
I was impressed by the speed with which they understood our systems, took over the documents which we at Lex Vehicle Leasing had produced by a business process re-engineering exercise, and very quickly got up to speed with what our requirements were.
And the guys that work in the Mastech team are tuned into the requirements of a customer, and they always seem to remain calm whenever there's a crisis. They seem to deal with the situation.
I've found that I've built up some very good working relationships with the people within Mastech, and I've made some very close friends, the people that I would trust with anything, and they've got some of the best technical experience I've ever seen from one group of people. After 6 months, the user group actually went across to Bombay to do the first tests on the built system, and when they went offshore we found very, very few defects in relation to our first testing, and what had been built was what we'd actually asked for.
The systems that we've got mean that we now lead the marketplace in terms of technology. When we get prospects coming around, I'm proud to show them our systems, and I know that they're going to be a big factor in terms of sales. So I think the project's been a big success, and I have to say I've been delighted with working with Mastech as well. I've really enjoyed the experience, and so much so that I've actually kept Mastech on to support the applications.
With the Lex project, what we demonstrated was that Mastech UK has the ability to handle complexity, and it can handle this complexity under high time pressure and at very low cost. Now the two companies are so comfortable with each other that Lex consults us on every major IT decision it takes. And I think it is this continuing relationship that best separates Mastech from a standard IT vendor. We get involved, and I am extremely proud of that.